Hi, George Donnelly here. I want to tell you about something that I'm trying out. Um, I'm going vegan, sort of. Vegan, that's the idea that it's about your diet. The idea that you're not going to eat meat, you're not going to eat anything or even use anything from animal products. So the vegan label fits me, but it's actually what I'm actually focusing on is the Esselstyn diet. That's Esselstyn. Esselstyn is a researcher, doctor, medical doctor in Cleveland. He has done research, a lot of research over the last 20 years or more, and he claims that he can reverse heart disease and other Western ailments in 28 days. As long as you follow uh, his diet, his form of eating, in which he says there are four food groups: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. That's it. No meat, no dairy, no extracted oils, etc. So, I just want to say right off, I'm not an evangelist. I'm just experimenting. I'm not trying to push a vegan on you. The label fits me, so I'm kind of going with that. Even though this is even stricter than vegan and for different reasons. I'm not trying to convince you to do this. Uh, I'm kind of a person who looks for the truth in things. I like to experiment, and I'm experimenting with my body here. I got started about a week ago, and I'm doing it for health reasons, primarily because I'm 40 years old now. And in the past, I have at times eaten lots of meat and lots of greasy stuff and not fed myself particularly well. So I am a little bit worried about, like heart disease and other kind of typical Western ailments. I don't want to end up sitting in a wheelchair or having to have people change my diapers and stuff. I don't want to get Alzheimer's. I have my son's 5 years old. I want to live a long healthy life. When I want to go standing up on my feet. But I've also been concerned about ethics, the ethics of killing what you could say are fellow Earthlings. And I'm worried about sustainability because the way meat is produced right now is not really sustainable. It depends on a lot of oil, petroleum, which is kind of running out. The arable land a lot of arable land is being used to produce feed for, meat animals that a lot of people eat. And, at the same time, food prices are going up. A lot of the world is experiencing increasing food prices, and the way that farming is being done, big agricultural corporations are doing it, seems to be, kind of eroding, destroying, eating through topsoil. Whereas with, for example, biodynamic agriculture, you kind of build up topsoil. Anyway, um, so I've been doing it a week. I feel great. I'm really happy with it. Well, not quite a week, about 6 days now. What have I been eating? What am I eating now? Am I eating lots of tofu and soy? No, no, I'm not doing anything like that. In college, out of poverty, I kind of didn't eat meat for a while. A few years ago, I tried a raw foods diet and failed. Um, and so I've been eating more and more. I've been improving my diet over time. So what have I done? What am I doing now? A lot of big raw salads. All the kinds of green leafy stuff. Spinach, alfalfa, all different kinds of lettuce, cherry tomatoes, kale. Let's see, you name it, celery, all that good stuff, but even bigger and more. Some fruits. I already eat a lot of fruits, and now I'm kind of expanding that. I'm not drinking fruit juices anymore, even the ones that Nora, my wife, makes at home, fresh. Breakfast now is oatmeal instead of eggs, and arepas. Arepas are like a tortilla, but it's a Colombian thing. I live in Colombia. Oatmeal with quinoa, some flaxseed, fresh fruits mixed in. I'm eating more beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, lentils, all that thing. Uh, l- just a little bit of whole grains. I'm trying to back off the grains too, because the whole gluten thing. So I'm just wondering if I might be sensitive. And anyway, I'm trying to lose weight. So less sugar, no oils. I'm not using any kind of oil anymore. No dairy, no eggs. So what have been my results so far? Has it shown, is there any difference? Well, first of all, I have a condition in my eyes that's called blepharitis. I don't even understand it. But few years, I wore contact lenses for a few years. I drove a taxi, and then I was in Japan. Somewhere in between all there, I got blepharitis, some kind of bacterial infection that doesn't want to go away. So, and then I got LASIK surgery. And after the surgery, the doctor tells me, oh, you have blepharitis. And of course, LASIK reduced my eye's ability to produce, lubrication in the eyes. So the blepharitis got worse. So for several years now, I've been suffering from that, kind of sticky eyelids and not really seeing 2020. Uh, that's practically gone. I mean, I'm sure if a doctor looks at my eyes now, he's going to notice it. But the symptoms, the discomfort, all the kind of the oil or whatever in the eye, the grease, whatever that is, um, you know, gone. My digestive health feels better. I won't say anything more. I feel like I got more energy. The feeling that you get after eating on this kind of diet, especially with all the raw foods, is different. Like, although I've eaten well, I don't know. It's hard to describe. Like you ate a big meal with meat and all the other stuff, and you feel, oh, okay, I'm full. It's kind of heavy feeling. But with this diet, what I'm eating, I don't feel that heavy feeling. I get that notice like, okay, you're full. You don't need to eat anymore. But I don't feel heavy. I feel light. So now what? What's the end result of this? Google Esselstyn. Esselstyn. The dad is a researcher, a doctor. He's done a lot of work on this. And he's got, there are other people that he kind of works with, that he moves with in his community, like T. Colin Campbell and Jeff Novick, I think, who have done similar research. For example, the T. Colin Campbell has done the China study. It's complementary research, so it's not just one guy. Um, he was interviewed for a special that Sanjay Gupta did on CNN recently, in which Bill Clinton was interviewed about how he has gone vegan and how he has improved his health. Now, I'm not a big fan of Bill Clinton or Sanjay Gupta, but I found that special to be really interesting. As a 40-year-old man who wants to continue living a healthy life. Um, and what's the upshot of all this? Why is this so important? Precisely because it appears that Esselstyn has had success not only taking heart attack victims or people who have suffered from heart disease and keeping them kind of steady, when they've been given months or a year to live, and giving them years more with this diet. But also, he apparently has reversed heart disease in quite a few people. And there are claims that it can be effective for other Western ailments. And this isn't just important for older people like myself, if you consider 40 old, but also for younger people, because according to Dr. Esselstyn, heart disease builds up over years. We all have it because all this traditional Western diet, especially American diet, which is high fat, high meat, the high dairy, the whole thing, builds up over time. So even for young people, I think this is something important to keep in mind. By the way, his son, Esselstyn's son, is a firefighter, or was a firefighter, and he has his own thing about promoting healthy diet, Engine 2 Diet, which, I haven't bought any books here. I hope to not buy any books. I hope to be able to just go by what's available online. This really shouldn't cost anybody money, but Google Esselstyn, and you may find something interesting. Thanks for watching. George Donnelly here, and you can see more of my stuff at my website, georgedonnelly.com. or you can also get there with armyourmind.com. Bye-bye.